Alright, it's nice and hot, so I'm going to spray it down. Oh. I'm making a mess, guys. What up, guys? It's your girl, CPK here, aka Tasha. And I figured for Valentine's Day, I wanted to make my baby something special. I cook all the time, but half the time it's like lazy AF cooking, you know. Just throwing stuff together. It tastes really good, but at the same time, I take a bunch of shortcuts. But this time I figured, you know, it's Valentine's Day. I want to show them I love them, so I want to cook a meal with tender love and care. So I have my shopping list here, so I'm about to start grabbing this stuff. I got the majority of the stuff that I was gonna get from Gershbacks, like most of it I got from there, so looking pretty good, but there's still a few more things I need to get, so I'm about to stop here at Giant, and I might be making one last stop. I don't know. I gotta look at Giant and see what I see. We'll see. Alright, Giant was a huge success. I did not even think I was going to find what I found, but I found veal cutlets. I've been wanting some. You guys, quick story time. When me and Phil first got together, on our first vacation, we went to Ocean City, and the hotel that we were staying in, the restaurant, had a special, and it was called Veal Oscar, and Phil ordered it, and it was so good. He loved it so much that he ended up letting me eat a good portion of it just to like try to convince me to cook it. And I tried to make it before. I really did. I tried, but I feel like it was a failure. I feel like I didn't do a good enough job, and I feel like the real problem was I didn't have the right piece of lamb. But I'll go in the Giant now, and they had 2 packages of veal cutlets, and that is what you are supposed to use when you're making veal Oscar. So that, I'm so happy. I was really hoping I was gonna be able to find it without like having to go to a butcher or Whole Foods or go somewhere out my way, but it was right in the Giant, right there, veal cutlets. So yes, I am making my baby some veal Oscar. I cannot wait. Now I got one last stop to make, and then after that I'm done for the day, and I'll be ready to cook my baby a delicious, loving, tender care meal. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I'm trying to say, you guys. So I am so pumped right now. You do not understand how pumped I am right now that I'm gonna be able to make my baby some veal Oscar, and he don't even know it yet. I ain't even gonna tell him. I hope he don't see the veal in the freezer, because I am so pumped, guys. So today's the day. It's Valentine's Day, and I am ready to try to make this delicious meal for my baby. I have most of the ingredients out right here, and I'm ready to just start cooking this stuff and getting it to put together. Show you guys that I'm not just a lazy AF cooker. I can actually cook when I want to. So let me get started. I got a lot of work to do. Alright, so I'm not even sure if I've like fully explained the whole meal. I mean, y'all know about like the main dish, the main star of the show. Y'all know about that, but I don't think I mentioned that I was also making some crab macaroni and cheese to go with it, probably along with some broccoli or something, but I forgot to mention it. But anyway, I have the water boiling here, so I am about to add in my noodles because I am making the mac and cheese from scratch. Here, get them going. I will be using the lump crab meat that I got from Gershbeck's, and that was like the cheaper crab meat compared to the one that I got from the jumbo lump that I got from Jimmy's. That was more expensive. I'll be using that on the main dish, and I'm going to use this for the crab mac and cheese. So I already went through, picked out all the shells. There was a ton of shells in there, but I got them all out, and this is what I'm left with. So I was thinking about making some crab cakes, which is why I had this, but I don't think I'm gonna make the crab cakes. I think I'm just gonna go all in with the crab meat for the mac and cheese and just have it extra crabby because I love it. It's so good. I made it before. Sometimes I make it the lazier way, which is not from scratch. I will get a package of the white cheddar mac and cheese and then just add the crab dip to it, and maybe not add crab meat if I don't feel like picking it out, even though usually Phil picks out the shells for me, so I don't usually have to worry about this. But you know, I wanted to do everything for him today, so I picked out the shells myself. I'm proud of myself. I took the time to did it, even though my fingers are freezing now. And while the noodles are in the pot boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of seasoning to this, a little bit of Old Bay, you know, the good old Bay seasoning. And also a little garlic powder. If I can get it open. I would add dill because I love dill, but I could not find more dill while I was out shopping. I looked in 2 different markets, and I guess I was being a little lazy AF because I didn't feel like going to a third one. So this is all the dill I have, so I will save this for the main dish. But you know, gotta put some little Merlin kick to it. Get this stirred up. Let this kind of marinate together. Wow, let the flavor sink in while the noodles are cooking. And I still have to make the white cheddar cheese sauce. They'll have a good amount of time to let all the flavors soak in. You feel me? I added a little parsley because, you know, why not add some color in there, make it pop. Alright, the noodles are done. So now I have to start on the cheddar cheese sauce. So I got the butter in here, get it all hot milk. That might put too much in here. Probably take some out. Yeah, I might take some out. Let me stop this. So I just add the flour to the butter, making it groove. Gotta move quickly. Gotta move quicker than that. Now I'm slowly adding in the milk. Add a little, getting nice and creamy, so I'm gonna add more. Kind of keep adding, keep stirring. I'm not a professional, guys. I can't. Alright, so I've added milk. Got it nice and smooth now. I didn't use all of it because I'm gonna need to save some of this milk for the main dish. So I got that. I'm gonna add some cream to it, some heavy whipping cream. So let's do that now. Alright, so I added the whipping cream and I saved a little bit of this too, so I can use this for the main dish as well. So, you know, gotta stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. So I've added sour cream, light. I'm trying, you guys. It's not easy. Still gonna be unhealthy as well, but you know, any little bit helps. So now I add the sour cream in. Get this nice and stirred up. Then I'll probably add some. I'm sorry, I'm like focused on trying to stir this with the left hand while looking through the camera. Like I'm just doing the most. But anyway, add this sour cream in and go from there. So the milk, cream, and everything, sour cream, all that is all blended together. So now I'm about to start adding some spinach because I just love spinach. It's just so yummy. So I have some here that was about to go. Well, it's in 2 days. It'll be not that it's best anymore. So I'm just gonna dump that in and add it to the macaroni because I know I'll be eating this for the next couple days because it's so yummy. So gotta cook the spinach down, especially this particular one. These leaves are not shriveled up and dead. They are definitely some fresh leaves. So gotta let them cook down for a little while. So I'm doing that. I know some people probably like, no, you ruined it. Don't add vegetables, but I like the vegetables. I'm gonna add some broccoli as well, honestly, just because I really like adding vegetables to meals, just to add that element, get a little bit more in you know? Okay, this been sitting for a little while, so I'm about to start to like get thicker. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in the crab dip. Yes. I know I did get a little lazy with this one. I could have made the crab dip. It's not that hard, but they have it right there at the market, and it's good. I like that crab dip, and I'm doing enough from scratch, so I'm gonna add this in. The crab dip is in, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the cheddar cheese, white cheddar cheese, sharp white cheddar cheese. Delicious. And just stir it all up. Get that crab dip all melted down, and then get all the shredded cheese melted in. The spinach is looking good, nice and soft, and yes, this is gonna be delicious. And I've made this a bunch of times before now over the years. This is not really something new, so this is not the star of the show. But I figured if I'm gonna go all out cooking, I might as well include this in the video, just in case anybody was wondering how to make some homemade crab mac and cheese. So I'll blend it in now. So now I'm about to add the crab, the best part. Now I've added in like probably about good 2/3 of the crab meat in, and I'm gonna save this little bit to like put on top or maybe in the middle. I don't know, but I'm gonna save a little bit and stir the rest of it into the cheese sauce before adding the noodles. Just added the noodles. Now stir it all together. It's almost ready to be put into the pan so it can go into the oven, and this can bake while I'm making the star of the show. I'm so excited. I almost forgot I had this, but add in the white cheddar cubes. And stir that in as well. Still got the temperature on a fairly low heat. It's in between 2 and 3 right now. Just keeping it low. Don't want it sticky. Just enough to get everything melted down together. Yeah, that's about it. Now I'm about to start getting ready to put it in the pan so it can go in the oven. So I have my pan here. I sprayed it down with some cooking oil so the mac and cheese won't stick, because I hate when stuff sticks. And then I got the extra crab meat here and the broccoli that I'm gonna add. So let me bring that heavy pot over here and start pouring it in. Alright, so I got it in here. And once I started pouring, it was kind of hard to stop. It was kind of heavy. I know I'm like in the light, but I'm honest. It's a small kitchen. I can't not be in the light. The phone is gonna be blocking the light some. So anyway, about to start adding this stuff on. So let me do that. Okay, got the broccoli and the extra crab meat added in. I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit more obey, because just to add a little bit of flavor. Now to top it off with more shredded cheese. Alright, got the white cheddar cheese on top. Now I'm just gonna add some parsley for color, like that pop. Add a little pop to it, especially on the white cheddar cheese. Yes. And now that's pretty much it. About to stick it in the oven and I'll let you guys see what it look like. But in the meanwhile, I gotta get started on the main dish. Alright, now that the mac and cheese is out the way, I'm going to take these gorgeous jumbo shrimp here, already been peeled, ready to get cooked. I'm going to saute them, get them nice and pink, and then I'm going to add the jumbo crab meat and saute this a little as well, so that way that will be seasoned and ready to go on top. Now, Bill Oscar doesn't usually have shrimp, but you know, I gotta be a little extra and I want to do the most. So yes, I'm going to cook this shrimp up. The pot is heating right now. Alright, it's nice and hot, so I'm going to spray it down. Oh, I'm making a mess, guys. Alright, I'm going to spray it down. And add the shrimp. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add the seasoning. More obey. That's a Baltimore thing if you don't know. Garlic powder. Pinken up a little. Gonna flip them soon, but they're kind of big, so I'm not gonna flip them just yet. I'll move them around a little bit, making sure they're cooking evenly. You know, this little piece is like almost done already. I might have to pop that one out. Yeah, about to start flipping these now. I flipped them over and added a little butter, not much, but just a little, because I'm going to be adding in crab meat, and I figured a little bit of moisture would be nice for that. Just, you know, I'm about to throw it out the pot because I'm looking through this dang camera. So, yeah, let me do that. I don't want the shrimp to get overcooked, so let me add this crab meat in and lower the heat some, and go from there. Alright, so you already know about to add more obey, because you know, gotta do the obey, gotta do it up. Well, I mean, some obey anytime you got some seafood, like, it's a must do in Maryland. So add a little bit more, or a lot, whatever your opinion of that is. Add some more garlic powder. I like garlic. Also added some parsley. It's at a nice low heat now, so I'm just gonna like fold it all together, get them all mingling, let them be friends, you know. Oh, yes. And then basically this is gonna sit off to the side. I still have to make the sauce. Okay, now that I have this complete, I washed up my pan and I'm going to start making the cheddar cheese sauce. And this is the regular yellow sharp cheddar cheese sauce that I'm making to top the veal. So I have some butter and heavy whipping cream here. That's the back, but you know. Butter. So once this pan finishes heating back up, I will add the butter and start the sauce. So you already know, gotta melt down the butter. You basically making a roux. I mean, you know, cheese sauce. So it's basically like when you making a cheese sauce for mac and cheese. You gotta melt down the butter, add flour, you know, then slowly add the milk, and then finally the cheese. It's basically the same thing, except I'm not making it for mac and cheese. So just melt it down and add that flour in and go from there. Alright, added the butter, but you already know I don't got a lot of time. I'm just gonna start cooking up on me real fast, so I gotta keep it moving and I gotta add this milk, so bye. So got some of the milk added. It's a little less intense once you get some milk in there, but need to add more. I think I'm gonna switch to the cream, add all the cream that I'm gonna do in there, and then see where I wanna go with the milk. So let's go. So got the cream in, need to mix it up, get all these lumps out. Nobody likes a lumpy sauce, so get all the lumps out. And if anybody curious about measurements, I'm sorry, but I don't typically, goddamn rude ass oven. Anyway, I don't typically measure when I cook. I mean, not really. It's rare. Even when I make things from scratch, I don't measure. I just kind of eyeball everything, and for the most part, it works out. You have a few miscalculations in the beginning when you first start cooking, and then after a while, you kind of like, all right, I know what to do now. I know how to handle this. So, mix this all up. Still a few lumps that I want to get out, so I'm going to get those out. Then I'll probably add a little bit more milk, and then add the cheddar cheese. Alright, I added more milk, like I said I would. And it's definitely looking a lot creamier now, so I'm gonna start adding in the cheese, getting that melt down, so keep stirring it, you know, keep it moving so that way it doesn't stick or burn anywhere. Even though I have the heat pretty low right now, it's on between 2 and 3 again, so you know it's not too hot. Now we have the cheese in here, so basically just keeping it stirred, keep it moving, so until it comes together as a cheddar cheese sauce. And this will go atop the veal Oscar. You don't need to see me keep stirring for however long this takes, so you know, just trust that I'm stirring the whole time. Feel like I've been stirring forever, but it is finally coming all together as a cheese sauce, and it's looking good. I added some parsley and some pepper to it, so that's what you see in here. That's the specks of pepper and parsley. So this is just about done. So now it's only a couple of things to do. Gotta get the veal ready to get sauteed, and hopefully that won't take long. So I'm gonna start on that now. Alright, gonna start off by taking a piece of veal and giving it a quick pound. I probably won't be able to hold on to the camera for this, but you guys get the point. Get your meat nice and seasoned after you give it that good pounding. My Jimmy's famous seafood mallet. I forgot to get one while I was at the market, so I just grabbed one for there. But basically, you take it, dredge it in the flour. Then from there, it's ready to go into the pan. But I still got a lot more to do, so let me do that. Okay, so it's all been dredged and it's all ready to get cooked now. I wanted to go ahead and do all of them, have them all prepared, seasoned and whatnot, because I already know these are going to cook really fast, so I want to be able to just cook cook them, turn on one side, let it cook for a couple minutes, flip it, take it out, put the next batch in, and I didn't want to have to try to rush, so I got it all prepared, ready to go. So let's get this stuff into the pot. Okay, so I'm going to use this pot. I know this is not really the ideal pot, but I just washed it, so it's clean, and I don't feel like washing another pot, and this still got cheese sauce in it, and I'm not ready to transfer that yet, so you know me, I'm being lazy. I'm going to use this pot, so I'm going to add some butter in, and then start sauteing this stuff up. Alright, the butter is melted, so now start adding the meat. Blood that soup, blood that soup. Already looks like it's time to flip, so let's flip. Don't judge me. I have no idea what I did with my spatula, so I'm probably just using this. Flip them over. Second batch. It's probably gonna be 2 more batches just because I gotta flip this again. Just because the last 4 pieces are bigger, so I'm not gonna be able to fit 3 in. And even if I did, it still would be 2 more batches because I still have that last piece. So I'm gonna cook 2. Smells good. Hope I do better than last time. Last time was such a fail. I was so disappointed in myself. Like, I thought I could do this. I thought I knew what I was doing. But I did it completely different this time. I got the right piece of meat. And I also went all out with the crab meat. And I made the cheese sauce from scratch this time. Last time I did not make it from scratch. I used the hollandaise sauce that I bought, which was like probably me being too lazy for my own good, but you know. The crab mac and cheese is done, and it looks awesome. It's gonna be so yummy. I got so much of it too, so I'll probably be giving some away to somebody who I know gonna be bugging me for some. But yes, looks good. Now I just gotta finish cooking the rest of the food and then put everything together. So probably won't see you guys until I put everything together, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. By the way, I switched from the butter to just regular cooking oil like I normally use, and honestly, I think I like that better. That's what I get for looking at a recipe. I was like, let me look and see how I should cook the veal because I'm trying to, you know, be extra. But honestly, I think this looks much better just with the cooking oil than the butter. I don't think I'm gonna cook the rest of them using butter because this is better. It looks delicious. I can't wait to eat this. And here are the completed dishes. Bill Oscar. Take a lot of work, and it actually is very expensive, but hopefully it will be delicious. Now I'm gonna call my man's down here and let him know what he eating for dinner. Babe! I forgot to say, but I forgot to like record it, but I also made crab toast, which is basically just crab dip with the Texas toast garlic bread. So, you know, just I wasn't thinking I ain't recorded. I'm going to top it off with some this. So thank you. Happy?
Yes.
You knew that's what I was making?
No.
You didn't?
No.
What is it?
What
is it called? Do you remember?
That is Oscar over
You always call it Oscar over there. It's Bill Oscar.
Bill Oscar.
Yes.
That's me.
Yes. So we're about to enjoy our meal. And honestly, this is going to be my outro. So that is all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big like. We about to enjoy our Valentine's Day. Bye.